Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We started Surah Al-Anfal, 8 Surah. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. They ask you, O Muhammad, about the spoils of war. Say the spoils are for Allah and the Messenger. So fear Allah and adjust all matters of difference among you, and obey Allah and His Messenger Muhammad if you are believers. The believers are only those who, when Allah is mentioned, feel a fear in their hearts, and when His verses, the Quran, are recited to them, they increase their faith and they put their trust in the Lord, who perform as salah and spend out of that we have provided them. It is they who are the believers in truth. For them are grades of dignity with their Lord, and forgiveness and a generous provision, paradise. As your Lord caused you, O Muhammad, to go out for your home with the truth, and verily a party among the believers dislike it, disputing with you concerning the truth after it was made magnificent, as if they were being driven to death while they were looking. And remember when Allah promised you one of the two parties enemy, either the army of the car or the karma, and it should be yours. You wished that the one unarmed should be yours. But Allah willed to justify the truth by His words, and to cut off the roots of the disbelievers, that He might cause the truth to turn up and bring falsehood to nothing, even though the mujrimeen. Remember when you sought help of your Lord, and He answered you, I will help you with thousands of the angels, each behind to the following another in succession. Allah made it only as glad tidings, and that your heart be at rest therewith, and there is no victory except from Allah. Verily, Allah is Almighty, all wise. Remember when He covered you with a slumber as security for Him, and He caused rain the descend on you from the sky to clean you thereby, and to remove from you the rages of shaitan, and strengthen your heart and make your feet firm thereby. Remember when your Lord revealed to the angels, verily I am with you, so keep firm those who have believed. I will cast terror into the hearts of those who have disbelieved, so strike them over the necks and summits over all their fingers and toes. This is because they defied and disobeyed Allah and His Messenger, and whosoever defies the disobey Allah and His Messenger, then verily Allah is severe in punishment. This is the torment, so taste it, and surely for the disbelievers is the torment of fire. O you who believe, when you meet those who disbelieve in a battlefield, never turn your back to them, and whosoever turn his back to them on such a day, unless it be a stratagem of war or the retreat to a troop, he indeed has drawn upon himself wrath from Allah, and his abode is hell, and worst indeed is the destination. You killed them not, but Allah killed them. And you, Muhammad, threw not when you did throw, but Allah threw, and He might test the believers by a fair trial from Him. Verily, Allah is all hearer, all knower. This is the fact, and surely Allah weakness the deceitful plots of the disbelievers. O disbeliever, if you ask for a judgment, now has the judgment come to you? And if you cause to do wrong, it will be better for you. And if you return, so shall we return, and your force will be of no avail to you. however numerous they be, and verily Allah is with the believers. O you who believe, obey Allah and His Messenger, and turn not away from Him while you are hearing, and be not like who say, we have heard, but they hear not. Verily, the worst of moving living creatures with Allah are the deaf and the dumb, who understand not. Had Allah knows of any good in them, He would indeed have made them listen, and even if He had made them listen, they would but have turned away with aversion. O you who believe, answer Allah by obeying Him and His Messenger when He calls you to that will give you life, and know that Allah comes in between a person and his heart. He and verily to Him you shall be gathered, and fear the fitna which affects not in particular those of you who do wrongs, and knew that Allah is severe in punishment. And remember when you were few and were renounced weak in the land, and were afraid that the man might kidnap you, but He provided a safe place for you, strengthened you with His help, and provided you with good things so that you might be grateful. O you who believe, betray to Allah and His Messenger, not betray knowing your amanat, and know that your possessions and your children are but a trial, that ye surely with Allah is a mighty reward. O you who believe, if you obey and fear Allah, He will grant you Furqan, or a way for you to get from every difficulty, and will expiate for you your sins and forgive you, and Allah is the owner of the great bounty. And remember when the disbelievers plotted against you, O Muhammad, to imprison you, or to kill you, or to get you out from from home Makkah. They were plotting, and Allah too was plotting, and Allah is the best of those who plot.